Mailman.
Get off my video, mailman. Okay.
Better stop saying nasty stuff.
I'm going to make bow ties.
Okay.
3 different kinds of bow ties.
Nice. Are you going to be using different colors in these bow ties?
I am going to be using different colors to make different bow ties. Husbands.
Are you going to be using needle and thread, or
No.
how are you going to get them to stay?
I do not use needle and thread. I'm going to measure the square up first. I'm going to measure it
You're getting all technical. I don't know what to do.
about 8 inches by 6 inches with my crazy cutout fabric here. Dang it. 6 inches about, because nothing I measure is ever perfect. That's for sure. It doesn't have to be perfect though, that's the cool thing. I couldn't follow a pattern to save my life. So, this is perfect. Pay attention.
I'm paying attention to you.
So, pretty side down. Glue gun right to the middle. And don't get all crazy with the glue gun either, or you'll have big lumps in your bow tie, you understand? Talking to you.
Don't have big lumps in the bow tie.
Like so. I'm going to put pretty side up and the seam side down. Line right here with glue. Very good like this. So these 2 ingredients. And off to the side. I always forget to cut out my middle piece. The middle piece just has to be about yay big. So that's about 2 inches wide and about 4 inches long. So 2 by 4. Glue the edges over. Don't make it too wide though. If you do, it'll look all clunky in the middle.
Yeah, you don't want to make it too wide. You should drive about that.
You would know. Interactive robot husband as well. And then you take this piece and just hold it like this in thirds. Hold on to these edges. Put a little bit of glue in the middle to hold that together. And as you can see, it's starting to make a bow tie shape. And you take this strip here, put a dot right in the middle there, and lay this on top, like so. Oops. And put it all together. Now the first one I'm going to show you how to make will go right onto a dog's collar, which would be awesome in a perfect world where everybody actually puts a collar on their dog. So I cut a piece about, I don't know, if it's going to be on a big dog, not stretch on a big collar, but not too much stretch or too much slack, because otherwise it doesn't actually do what elastic should do and stretch, and slides all over the place. Put the doggy there. Fold it around like that. Simple. Cut it. Left with this round piece. Okay, and I took this, squinched the bow back up, both sides even. Flip it over, and you're going to cut off some excess here. This over like that, and then make sure you're still straight in front. There's a lot of bows floating around that I did in the beginning that will never see the light of day because I didn't bother to check and make sure both sides were straight. And to make it look nice, I fold this piece over like this so it's like a seamed edge if you were sewing, which we don't do here. Don't burn yourself either. I've got like industrial hands by now from hot glue, 3rd degree hot glue burns. Make sure it's together. Okay, now go over and put some hot glue around the back, and put a little circle right there, down. Okay, I'm going to give that a minute to cool. As you start pulling out of already, the whole thing just goes cattywampus, and then you're real mad. Set this aside for a minute. And the second way I'll show you how to make a bow tie is the same exact way we just did there, except for instead of this little loop in the back, you cut a longer piece of elastic and stick the elastic right underneath the middle fold, and then this whole piece can go around the dog's neck. Or last way, which is the complicated way yet looks kind of cool though, and that is to do the whole collar and bow tie together. So fabric, and you want about the same piece. The rectangle that you originally cut out really only has to be as big or small as you want it to be, depending on how big or small you want your bow tie, obviously. And because I don't sew or do anything by the book, I just eyeball it and cut these up. Now you're going to want to strip for the middle piece, just like the other one. And the last piece you're going to want, this part you might want to measure, or you might get mad if you've done it 500 times, is how big around your dog's neck is. Because I've done this quite a few times, I know that if I cut out a piece that's about a foot long, it's going to be big enough for a small sized dog once I flip over all the edges. And you gotta keep in mind you're going to be folding edges, so you want to a little bit of room, so you're not left with a teeny skinny little cat collar. I'm not doing cat collars here. You can do cat collars if you want, but I'm not really a cat person. We're not doing cat collars. Right? Right. Okay, so same thing. Piece it down. And a thin piece all the way across. Roll to the halfway point. Point, and top, like so, and this is going to be the middle piece. piece is the same exact, just doing the same thing over and over. So make sure you get the neck piece kind of straight, otherwise it looks pretty dopey. You have it all crooked on your dog. Even though we use a glue gun, we try to be somewhat proud of what we've done afterwards. Like so. Okay, same thing with this. In, put in the middle there, and fold it in thirds. This in the middle. Got it. And then just go on top. So you better not be. Now take the collar piece and flip it over to the seams in the back. Okay, no, that's wrong, sorry. This side, so this bow part's down. And lay this in the back, and then stretch one piece this way, and you're going to, with this little tab piece that's hanging out, fold it over so it's got a nice finished edge. And you don't want to glue this one down, only this one on top of your already centerpiece, because that way it slides back and forth. And you can adjust it once it's on your dog. And if you have excess glue, these little back pieces for that. Works well. Start getting third-degree burns. Okay. Now, little edges, fold these over with a little bit of glue so they look nice. Like I said, just because it's glue gun doesn't mean it can't be pretty. So, okay, now I use these little Velcro round pieces because they're already in rounds, which is convenient. And they're supposed to be like industrial self-adhesive, blah blah blah, but they kind of are not, so I glue gun them on. Because otherwise your dog will have this off in about 2.2 seconds. This and this, like so, and wait for the glue to dry if there's any hanging out before you go snapping it together, or you're going to stick the whole thing together and that'll make you mad, trust me. And it sticks together like that. Ta-da! And once it's together, stick your fingers in here and puff it out like this. And you can get really creative with the bow ties. You can do them for girls. I've done like double layered fabric so that there's kind of a ruffle hanging out of the bow and it's more girly. You can put stuff in the middle too. But okay, so this was our first one we made. Fluff it out now that it's definitely dry. Like that. See? And let's pretend this was a collar. Just take it and slide it right on like that. And there you have it. Pretty cool. This one is off and on. Get really creative, like dogs mean in the corner. Also, okay, so there's bow ties, babe. What do you think of that?
That's awesome, babe. Why don't you show me another one?